All right, good morning to everyone. Welcome to Southwest Flavor. Happy Tuesday to you. Today I'm talking with my good friend Thadeaus Jones from State Farm. Good morning, man.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. Having a good day so far. A little rain
Excellent.
made me happy.
That's not something that we see every day in Tucson, especially this year.
I was just reading yesterday in the paper, or the Sunday paper was talking about it's the driest monsoon season in like 30 years or something.
Yeah, it is. It's really dry. And for guys like you and me that are outside a lot, it is kind of strange to have such a dry summer.
Yeah. I haven't been caught out in the rain all season on my bike.
Yeah.
Usually once a year I get caught out in the monsoon, right? I'm riding in the morning and it just downpour.
Oh, yeah.
It hasn't been all this year.
Yeah, I haven't ridden in the rain for a long time, several months, probably since the winter. Yeah.
The desert's living up to its name for sure.
So tell us a little bit. I mean, you're not just an insurance agent, as I put in your description. I mean, you do a bunch of different things to keep yourself busy.
Yeah. I stay pretty active. I do road cycling, mostly on the loop.
Yeah.
I'm an avid loop rider, mostly early in the mornings to beat the heat.
Yeah.
I do some mountain biking here and there occasionally, but not too much.
Yeah, we're going to drag you out there more.
Yeah, you should. I should do it more.
Yeah.
I do sport, I guess you call it sport climbing. Some people call it rock climbing over at the block on Tanque Verde. I also climb, it's rocks and ropes downtown. They're the same. So one membership gets you full access to both.
Oh, wow. Okay.
To both gym. I mean, there's different levels of membership, but if you buy the high level one. So
I didn't even know about the one on the east side.
Yeah, so it's Tanque Verde and Bear Canyon.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't have as high of walls,
but
it's super conveniently located to me.
Okay.
It's like 10 minutes from my office and 15 minutes from my house. So
nice.
Yeah. I get down to the rocks and ropes probably once a month if I can.
Rocks and ropes have been there for a long time.
Yeah, a long time, since the 90s. Yeah, I used to climb there long time ago. It's a lot bigger and better now than it was then, though. It's really fantastic. It's a really great gym. Yeah. I mean, and the block has the whole fitness center upstairs, so you get the full access to the climbing and then a full fitness center built in. So it's pretty. I mean, for value for money, I think it's probably one of the best gym memberships I've ever had. 2 locations, full fitness center, lots of climbing, and it's very community oriented. Yeah. So it's one of the reasons I like climbing, I think, so much is when you go to the gym. For years I went to traditional gyms.
Sure.
And like everybody's, got their routine and their focus and they got their headphones on and it's like 50 people working out by themselves in a room. Right.
Bunch of individuals.
Right.
Yeah.
When I climb at the block, it's very community oriented. People are helping you, solve routes and with your technique, and you're just chatting between climbs. Because nobody has like an agenda, right? They're not trying to do 7 sets of bench and then 7 sets of bat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like they have this routine. They're just going there to climb. It's a great workout. It's community oriented. I love it. I think it's.
Is that why you got into it, to climbing?
I got into it because I got into the Spartan races about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I needed to improve grip strength.
Oh.
So pull and grip is probably the most important aspect you can have to be competitive in Spartan. A lot of the obstacles, you do a lot of pulling and grip, a lot of body hanging. So I looked into what are the best sports activities that you can do regularly that increase grip strength, and climbing is one of the top ones. I mean, if you look at American Ninja Warrior, every single person that's ever won American Ninja Warrior is a climber. You know what I mean? At some level, or they started climbing to win Ninja Warrior. Yeah. So Spartan, a lot of the obstacles are very similar to what you'll find on Ninja Warrior. A lot of hanging stuff, a lot of swinging, a lot of climbing. So it just seemed like a natural progression, and it's helped a lot in my Spartan competitive. I mean, I don't run in competitive heats. I still do the open heats. I do it just for fun and fitness, and I enjoy it. I have a team, so we have an agency team. We all run together. Right now we got 4 members. It's pretty fun.
How often do you guys do that?
So they do 2 a year in Arizona.
Okay.
They do one in November coming up, the 22nd, 23rd, same weekend as El Tour.
Yeah.
So I'm actually running the 23rd this year, so I can do El Tour if I want to.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And then they do one in
We'll be there.
mid-February.
Yeah.
So, 2 in Arizona per year. I keep trying to get out and do them in different states.
Mm-hmm.
Just the timing never works out. In fact, I had signed up for a stadium. So Spartan Stadium is like a regular Spartan race, but it's inside of a stadium. So they do everything.
Oh, wow.
So when you're getting your miles in, you're going up and down the stairs and around the concourse and stuff like that. And all the obstacles are at the bottom. Looked really fun. I booked that for like May 8th, let's say.
Was that like an indoor stadium?
Right. So it's in Tampa, Florida.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we were already going to be in Florida to go to Universal Studios and visit my wife's friends in Tampa. So I'm like, I'll book this on the 8th. And then, it's Saturday. I'll run the Spartan and we'll fly out on Sunday. It'll be fun.
Sure.
So I get everything booked. I accidentally booked our flights for the same date and time as the Spartan. So I looked at my plane ticket and I'm like, wait, I leave the 8th at 11. I looked at my Spartan and I'm like, I run the 8th at 11. I'm like, I can't do both. And I don't know if you know anything about air travel, but it's really hard to get like credit for flights. And so I was like, oh, dang it. So I reached out to Spartan and they took the ticket and they forwarded it to the next event.
Oh, cool. Okay.
On the calendar that I wanted. So where the airlines are just completely inflexible. They're like, well, you might get a credit like if you have a good reason or whatever. So I missed that opportunity because I got my timing off.
Yeah, it happens. I've done it before.
But we'll be going to Florida again probably. My wife's friends that live there just are building a new house.
Oh,
so as soon as that house is done, I'm sure we'll be going to see the new house.
Man.
If my wife has anything to do with it.
Just talking about Florida and you being an insurance agent, I bet you the insurance on a new house is probably pretty insane. Just because of all the storms and everything, right?
Hurricane insurance, most companies don't provide hurricane insurance. Our friends that live there, they get their insurance directly from the state of Florida. Has an insurance like a fund that people pay into because it's such a high risk area,
right?
Especially Tampa. I mean, last year they got hit by that Hurricane Aaron. Was it Aaron?
Well, Aaron was this year, wasn't it?
I don't know. We were there. So we were there last year in May, and we went to this place called the Sponge Docks. It's in the Tampa area. Beautiful place. It's a Greek community that's been there for like 80 years. They farm sponges. They sell sponges and all kinds of stuff. It was just a fun shopping.
Yeah.
That whole area got destroyed by the hurricane. Gone. Wow. Everything that was there when we went is gone. It's just wreckage. So they're in the multi-year process of rebuilding the whole community.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. Glad I wasn't there for that.
Yeah. So let's go back to the Spartan races.
Yeah.
So you're doing a bunch of obstacles. You're running.
Yeah. So like they do 3 different levels. So they do the Spartan Sprint, which is the entry level.
Okay.
So it's 5K, 20 obstacles. Then the next level up is the Super, which is 10K, 6 miles, 10K, 25 obstacles, and then they ratchet up some harder obstacles. And then the big daddy of them all is called the Beast. That's 13 miles and 30 obstacles.
Wow.
I've done several sprints and a couple supers. I've never done a Beast.
Man.
Like it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of running. You do more running than obstacles, and I do it for the obstacles. I think the obstacles are fun.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan of running.
Right. So
I think that's what's held me back from doing the Beast. In fact, I did an obstacle course race in April in Page, Arizona, called the Horseshoe Bend OCR.
Okay.
It was 7.5 miles and 20 obstacles. It just felt like the distance between obstacles was just grueling.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask. So you run and then you face an obstacle and then you run more and face another obstacle.
Yep. So a lot of times it starts out you run maybe half, 3/4 of a mile, and then the obstacles come hard and fast.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll get a stretch where you'll run maybe a half mile, and then the obstacles come hard and fast, and you're done. So, but there's a lot of challenging things. The bucket carry's pretty hard. It's got a bucket carry. It's a 5-gallon bucket filled with concrete with no handle, and you've got to negotiate a course.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's that's pretty rough. The sandbag carry, especially they do the one in November. The one coming up is at the NASCAR
Up in Phoenix?
track, in Avondale,
Yeah.
Phoenix Raceway.
Right.
And you get this 75-pound sandbag, and you basically just climb stadium stairs up and down and around.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's
And
pretty
you just
brutal.
have to figure out how to carry it.
It's just so I actually bought a sandbag. I have a 75-pound sandbag that I train with.
Oh wow.
I just throw it on my neck and walk around the block.
Really?
I've got a bucket that I filled with concrete blocks and gravel that I carry around the block. And it's a quarter mile, I think, for the sandbag carry and the bucket carry.
Uh-huh.
But I do, I call it the short block in my neighborhood is a half mile.
Oh, okay.
But Spartan's always harder. The one in Avondale, the bucket carry, you're literally going up. There's like a little mountain next to the
track there?
there, and that's the bucket carry's up the mountain.
Ooh.
You're walking up the mountain and down the mountain, and there's stairs. Like, it's brutal. Like, I have a little nephews on my team, and he's like a little strong, you know what I mean? He's 5'6", and he's like a barrel. You know what I mean? He's just super strong.
Right.
He gets to the rope climb, he goes right up the rope.
Wow.
No feet, nothing, just boop, 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 like a monkey.
Really?
The bucket carry, man, he was tuckered out. He was just like, oh, he's dying. He had to put the bucket down and stop, and I pass him, well, you got to keep going, man. So, I mean, that's the secret to Spartan, is you just keep moving forward, right?
Okay.
Like, it's exceptionally difficult, even if you're in good shape.
Yeah.
Like, I've done a lot of big events. In fact, we did a super in it's out at Scottsdale at the rodeo grounds.
Oh, okay.
And we're probably 4 miles into the 6 mile course, and there's a guy talking to his girlfriend. He's like, I don't understand. I have all these cramps, and I'm tired, and I train. He's just telling her about his training routine, and he's just like tuckered out.
Man.
It's so different in competition versus training. I mean,
is some of it mindset, or?
I think it's the same thing with El Tour, though.
Okay.
Like, you train all year for El Tour. You ride and you ride and you ride. You ride 50 miles, 60 miles every weekend or 3 times a week, and then you get to El Tour. You get about halfway done, and you realize you're out of energy because I think you put more into it when you're competing, right?
Right. I think. For the El Tour, I'm usually pumped up with adrenaline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good until probably about mile 30.
Okay.
And then my legs start to give out.
Okay.
And it's just like, what is happening? Like, I ride this all the time. Why? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it's a competition thing.
Yeah.
I think you just get more pumped up in the competition, and you want to
maybe you start out faster,
push a little harder.
Push a little harder, and then you get halfway through and you hit that wall.
When you're training, you're like, I just pace it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Here's my goals. I need to make this time.
Yeah.
You get Del Tour, all that goes out the window.
Right.
You're just like,
especially when there's someone next to you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
you're like, I'm not going to let that guy beat me.
I think it's the same thing with the Spartan.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I do the open, so it's not really competitive. There's no winners or losers. You just get to run the course and have a good time.
Right.
But you still feel competitive. Like, you get in this group of people, and you don't want to get left behind. You know, you're like, you want to push a little harder.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that it's like a big playground. I think that's my favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite thing. I remember the first obstacle course race I ever did was called Rugged Maniac, which they don't do that anymore. The business closed down. But there was a barbed wire crawl, and it's probably, 8 inches of mud and water.
Ooh.
And you're crawling under this barbed wire.
Yeah.
And I was up to my chin.
Oh, wow.
In mud.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the best day ever. It's like the most fun I've had since I was like 12 years old. And I'm crawling, and I'm just like, there's people everywhere, and you're crawling. You get out, and my beard was covered in mud, like it was crusted in mud. And I was like, that was so fun. I'm going to do these as many times as I can.
You grew up here in Tucson, right?
I did.
Do you remember when we were kids over at Freedom Park, they had a mud race?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I did that several years in a row.
Dude, Freedom Park had the rocket slide. You remember the rocket slide?
Yeah, so did Reed Park. They had the rocket slide.
We never went to Reed Park. My
Okay.
parents, we lived right around the corner from Freedom Park. We lived at
okay.
Columbus and 22nd growing up.
Okay.
It was right around the corner.
Yeah.
On 29th. Freedom Park's on 29th.
Right.
So we played soccer there. I was part of Freedom Park soccer. I played Little League over there.
I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rocket slide was the best.
Man, I don't remember a rocket slide. I guess we didn't go. We went for soccer, but we never went to go play there. We always went to Randolph Park or Reed Park, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we hardly ever went to Randolph Park or Reed Park.
Yeah.
It was always Freedom Park because everything we had going on was over there, and it was right by the house. So,
but man, you get on that rocket slide, and it's a metal slide during the summer. I think it's probably 120, 130 degrees.
Yeah, but when I was a kid, I never remember like.
You just did it.
Yeah.
You just slid down it.
Was never an issue.
And then went back up. Yeah.
Yeah, we just had fun.
Yeah.
I never even thought about it. And we used to climb around up the outside. You know what I mean? And nobody was ever like, oh, you're going to die.
Right.
Now you let your kids climb up the outside of a rocket slide. Somebody's calling.
CPS.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're endangering your children.
Right.
Like, yeah, I fell off that thing a bunch of times. I'm fine. They'll be okay. Toughens them up. Makes them strong.
Yeah. So that, I didn't think about it that way, but those obstacle courses are just like the old school playgrounds. A lot of it is you're swinging around and you're climbing on stuff and you're going under stuff. And
it's super fun. I mean, there's definitely some chance for injury. There's one that you do in the Super and the Beast. It's called the Stairway to Sparta. So it's like a 40-foot wall, and the bottom is just a couple rock climbing holds, and you got to jump and kind of pull yourself up to this ladder and climb over. But when you're on top, you're going over. You're thinking, man, if I fall, I'm hurt. And there's no pads, there's no safety lines. It's like just me and my ability to hang on to this thing. So every time I flip over the top of that thing, I'm like, ooh, be careful.
Yeah.
I mean, you get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And getting older, it takes a little bit longer to heal up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even put on the envelope you get with all your stuff in it.
Yeah. Your packet.
Yeah, that you could die. This, this is a life-threatening adventure, right? And people always ask me, "You pay money for that?" I'm like, "Yeah,
yeah."
And I'll do it again too.
Right.
I love it. I think it's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Plus, it helps me motivate when I'm like, I don't want to work out today. I'm like, I got a Spartan coming up. Yeah. In a couple months, I gotta. You know what I mean? You just gotta stay your pace and keep doing it. Yeah. And the alternative is if you don't complete an obstacle, you got to do 30 burpees. And I've never met anybody who wants to do burpees.
No.
They're like, oh man, I don't do any obstacles. I just do all the burpees. Nobody's like,
right. Yep. So you're thinking you might do the Tour de Tucson?
I don't know. My church participates in this thing called Luke 5 Ministries, and they support handy-capable people doing events like hiking and bike riding and stuff. And so they keep putting in the church bulletin, we need people, to assist.
Right?
Yeah. So you ride alongside somebody who, they may be paralyzed, they can't get out of their, can't get off their bike or out of their chair to get a water or whatever, so you help them out, get them water, help, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really need to email them and find out what the parameters are like for that, because I think that's what I want to do this year.
Oh, that's cool.
Is help out. And there's a whole group of people that do the same thing for like Ragbri in Iowa.
What's that?
The Ragbri?
Yeah.
It's like this huge biking event that every summer they ride across Iowa. 7 days all the way across Iowa, like 60, 100 miles a day.
Yeah. But, I had someone else telling me about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a whole group of people that ride that are disabled that need people to help them out. Right. So if I ever do Ragbri, which I don't know if I ever will, but if I ever do, it'll be under that context. I'll be partnered up with somebody who needs some help. Yeah. It'll probably be me trailing behind him because that's a lot of riding.
It is a lot of riding
in 7 days.
Yeah.
But, I think it's better to do it with somebody else, right? I used to have a boss that it's always better with two.
It is.
Like, I could do this by myself. No, it's always better with two. And that was his, everybody worked in pairs. Nobody worked by themselves if we could avoid it.
Yeah.
And he's right. It is always better with two.
It is. It
helps keep you motivated, keep on track.
Yep, definitely. And safer. Most of the time when you're doing stuff, it's safer. Let's take a quick sponsor break, and we will be back in just a couple minutes.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers, hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more, we're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
Looking for a delicious meal or a place to cater your next event? Visit Tucson Tamale Market, located at 7286 North Oracle Road. They're a family-friendly restaurant and market offering authentic tamales and local products. Don't miss out on their summer bi-weekly specials. Try a new $10.99 meal special every couple of weeks. During the summer, enjoy their gift card special. Buy $50 of gift cards for only $40. Stop by and see what's new at Tucson Tamale Market.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
The monsoon season is here, and Pixrock's Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing wants you to beat the heat and keep cool all summer long. Now through the end of August, we are offering a $49 diagnostic special. Our highly trained AC technicians are ready to battle the intense summer heat so you don't have to. Call us at 520-492-0748 or PictureRocksCooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids is an inclusive community empowered and united by the strength of the human-animal bond.
It taught me responsibility. It taught me kindness and social interaction.
We have programs for every member of our community.
I love track because I have 2 daughters. We come out here and get all of our energy out.
Track is my home away from home.
You can make a donation or even become a monthly donor.
Thank you for supporting Track, Tucson's Ranch. We hope to see you here soon.
I've had water and mold damage in my house twice. Both times I freaked out, but I called Steamy Concepts right away. If anyone tries to tell you to use someone else, just say no way and call Steamy today.
About a year ago, we had a flood in our kitchen, and we didn't think to call anyone else but Steamy Concepts. They were very professional, and we really enjoyed working with Steamy Concepts.
Steamy Concepts accepts all homeowners insurance. Call Steamy today or go to steamyconcepts.com.
All right, we are back talking here with Thadeaus Jones. Let's switch subjects and talk about something even more fun, which is Legos.
Yes, it's a good time.
Yeah?
It's adult therapy. It's very cathartic.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I'll set up my table and my tray and just sit there and
just
build.
Go at it?
Yep. I'll listen to music or put on like a documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you just picked up a new set.
I did. So I was in Flagstaff. So I love to buy Legos in the wild, so to speak. Like I love to buy the sets at a store. Not like a Lego store, but like a Walmart or a Target or Barnes & Noble. You know, I love to buy the Legos in the wild.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a bigger prize.
The thrill of the hunt?
Yeah, rather than just click, click, click and order.
Right.
So I've been looking for the Porsche GT3 RS Speed Champions set. And I haven't been able to find it anywhere. But I was in Flagstaff this weekend, and we were at Target to buy a bookshelf for my daughter's dorm room. And I'm like, I'm going to Legos. And so I found that GT3 RS set. And I was like, yeah, nice. So they have 10. This year they did all 10 Formula One teams. Speed Champions cars. And there's a pack you could buy on Amazon with all 10 cars and a special poster for the same price all 10 cars were. Like it was Amazon exclusive.
Right.
And my wife put it in the cart. She's like, you can order that? I'm like, no. I want to buy these in the store.
Oh, wow.
I want to find all the cars.
Like a scavenger hunt almost.
Yeah. So right now they have like these mini cars. And they're like mystery kits. They're $4.99 and you don't know what's in them. There's 12 cars, Formula One cars. I have 11. I've probably bought 50 sets.
Really?
I have missing one. I need the Williams.
Oh, wow.
I have 11 of the 12. And we were in Walmart one day, and we're like in the cereal section, the Walmart grocery, and they had a whole box of them, like they just opened. I was like, I'm going to buy the whole box. My wife's like, no. Just buy a few, and then figure that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ended up buying the whole box anyway, like, because I kept going back and buying 4 more, 5 more. But I'm still missing the Williams Racing. So anybody out there, if you've got a mini Lego Williams Racing, hit me up.
There you go.
I'm interested in trading because I got a bunch of extra
cars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have so many.
What other kind of builds do you do?
I love that they're getting into Transformers build. So for Father's Day, I built Optimus Prime, which is cool because they actually transform. So there's a robot, and then you can transform it into a car without taking it apart. I did Bumblebee.
Right.
I have the Soundwave set that just came out August 2nd. In fact, it's like the day it was available, I ordered it. It's just sitting on the shelf waiting to be built because I had to have it. But I mostly do cars. I'm really a car guy. If you come to my office, it's filled with model cars and Lego cars, all kinds of cars.
Okay.
So, but I do the Transformers, some Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
Not really a big Star Wars Lego guy.
Okay.
I mean, I like Star Wars, but the Legos have just never.
They just never. Yeah. They never did it for you.
Yeah, I've got like the new 25th anniversary Millennium Falcon. My mom got me for Christmas.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I built that, and that's on the shelf in the office. I think it's the only Star Wars set I have. Batman, I like Batman sets, but they're mostly cars. The Batmobile, right? I don't buy the play sets.
Yeah.
I just buy the Batmobile. I have the Hogwarts, the big $500 castle.
Yeah.
In my like wish list on Lego.com.
Okay.
If I find that in the wild, I'll probably buy it. But I haven't found it.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Even like Barnes & Noble, which like specializes in the big sets.
Oh,
like,
okay.
If you're looking for a big set, go to Barnes & Noble. They usually have...
Never even thought about that.
The big sets.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've never found it at a Barnes & Noble anywhere.
Okay.
So, but if I do run into it in the wild, I'll probably buy it.
We got probably about a minute to go. Tell people how they can find you if they need an insurance quote or
you can give me a call. The website's ThadeausJones.com. We also quote insuranceaz.com. You can reach us at the agency, the Thadeaus Jones State Farm Agency is 520-886-5313. We're open Monday through Friday, available for a quote. And ThadeausJones.com, quote insuranceaz.com, and 520-886-5313. That's
awesome, man.
That's how to find us. And that's the same places you can contact me if you have the Williams Racing car.
There you go.
That I've been looking for. Because I'm going to have to do a bunch of more of those mystery sets.
Right. All right. Well, let's take a quick sponsor break. Thaddeus, thank you so much for coming on with us.
Thanks for having me on.
All right. We will be back in just a moment.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers, hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve, through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more, we're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
Looking for a delicious meal or a place to cater your next event? Visit Tucson Tamale Market, located at 7286 North Oracle Road. They're a family-friendly restaurant and market offering authentic tamales and local products. Don't miss out on their summer bi-weekly specials. Try a new $10.99 meal special every couple of weeks. During the summer, enjoy their gift card special. Buy $50 of gift cards for only $40. Stop by and see what's new at Tucson Tamale Market.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
The monsoon season is here, and Pixrock's Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing wants you to beat the heat and keep cool all summer long. Now through the end of August, we are offering a $49 diagnostic special. Our highly trained AC technicians are ready to battle the intense summer heat, so you don't have to. Call us at 520-492-0748 or PictureRocksCooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing.
Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids is an inclusive community empowered and united by the strength of the human-animal bond.
It taught me responsibility. It taught me kindness and social interaction.
We have programs for every member of our community.
I love track because I have 2 daughters. We come out here and get all of our energy out.
Track is my home away from home.
You can make a donation or even become a monthly donor.
Thank you for supporting Track, Tucson's Ranch. We hope to see you here soon.
I've had water and mold damage in my house twice. Both times I freaked out, but I called Steamy Concepts right away. If anyone tries to tell you to use someone else, just say no way and call Steamy today.
About a year ago, we had a flood in our kitchen, and we didn't think to call anyone else but Steamy Concepts. They were very professional, and we really enjoyed working with Steamy Concepts.
Steamy Concepts accepts all homeowners insurance. Call Steamy today or go to steamyconcepts.com.
All right, welcome back to Southwest Flavor. We have our next guest coming up. His name is Mark Weiss, and he is our local Mercedes guy. He's fiddling with his headphones here. You can flip your headphone. There you go. All right.
Be smarter than the average
There
bear.
we go. And there he is.
There.
How you doing, Mark?
I'm good. Good morning. I figure out the headphone thing. And
Yeah.
maybe another cup of coffee, and I'll be
There you go.
right as rain.
You just didn't have enough coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, we got a little bit of rain out there.
Oh,
You mentioned rain.
Yeah, we need it for sure.
Yeah. So you're a sales consultant over at Mercedes.
Yes, Mercedes-Benz of Tucson
Right.
over at Grant and Wilmot.
Right.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Going well.
Yeah.
Steady. It's been really steady.
Excellent.
It's been a good transition for me. I've been there a little over a year now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And before that, you're with Lexus.
I was with Lexus for 9 years.
9 years. Yeah. And we sent our oldest son over to you, and you got him into a nice little Lexus.
Yeah,
a couple
you
years
got
ago.
that CT 200 hybrid. Yeah.
He loved that car.
That was a cool car.
It was.
Sorry
It was.
that it got wrecked.
Yeah. It got ran into, and the insurance totaled it.
Right.
So
at least he's all right.
Yeah, exactly. There's no injuries or anything.
Good deal.
Just had to get another car. So
Right. Awesome.
Yeah, but that's not the only thing that you do. I mean, you do your sales strategies. Tell us about that.
Yeah, sales performance strategies by myself. It's really just kind of it's a deep dive. I work with individual professional salespeople in the luxury highline world, jewelry, hotels and resorts, cars, all over the country, and we meet 5 days a week. All via Zoom or Microsoft Teams, and we have 3 days where there's group sessions and then individual sessions the other days. But I work with each individual and break down all of their pitch, their process, and we break it down and we change it all up using. My technique is based on neurolinguistics.
Right.
So vocabulary, mirroring the science of vocabulary and sales. So it's kind of a modern way of doing things in the sales world. It's kind of a newer science. So you'll hear it called a lot of different things. But I think the new term is neuropersuasion. That's a
neuropersuasion.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that before.
Yeah, you'll start hearing that. That's kind of the buzzword.
Okay.
But I work with each individual. I tailor everything, and we tweak it, and we do it in real time, and they actually go out and use it. And
okay.
The really cool thing about it is that there's 10 of us now in our group, and the compensation for, it's all based on how they perform. And so we tweak everything and we see what works, what isn't working. They give me the feedback. We go over the feedback. We go over what works, what isn't working. And then we just continually fine tune all the way down. And it's all based on their performance on a quarterly basis. So if they don't see an increase in their commissionable income, then they don't get charged. I don't get paid.
Okay.
So it's only if there's an increase in their quarterly income.
Wow.
And it's based on a percentage of that. So
okay.
It's pretty fair, and I think everybody seems to feel like there's, not a huge amount of risk.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I mean, if they're earning more and then, you get paid and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they see the results. That's the thing. It's
measurable.
It's totally measurable. And it's almost immediate. They can gauge how it's working effectively based on the responses that they're getting from their clientele.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's pretty fascinating. I'm really proud of the way it's growing. We just got nominated for the Arizona Daily Star Reader's Choice Award for Best Training and Development Program. So
very nice.
Pretty excited about that.
Wow. So do you feel that that's like a lost art, the customer service and the sales, and listening to what your customer really wants?
I do. And I know it sounds kind of weird because there's so many sales-based careers out there, and a lot of people making money and, a living doing sales. But there's a lot of people that are out there doing sales that really don't know how to do sales. And so they're flying by the seat of their pants. And so I do think the art of vocabulary and mirroring and paying attention to what it is that your customer is saying.
Listening is probably one of the biggest things, right?
Active listening is the key. It really is. They're literally telling you how to sell them.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're so conditioned in the old way to get out your
sales speech or whatever
that you're not paying attention to the buying signals.
Right. So I can see that.
Yeah. So what we do in part of all of that is slowing everything down a bit. Not being so quick to I don't want to just to kind of barf your stuff all over people, right?
So maybe you take a second to process what they're telling you.
Yeah, active listening to absorb what they're saying and then repeat it back so that everybody's on the same page. They hear that you're listening, and that makes a big difference. That also helps establish trust and rapport.
Right.
If I'm sitting listening to you and you were basically would tell me what you just heard, and I know that you were listening, that I'm relieved, right? So I'm in a more relaxed state, mentally, because I feel like, oh, this guy's listening to what I'm saying.
Sure.
So I immediately just fall into a trust pattern, which is key.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have asked me over my career, what do you feel like your biggest strengths are as a salesperson? Because I'm a practicing salesperson. I don't just teach it, right? That's my career.
Yeah. That's how you feed the family.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have asked me, what do you feel your greatest strength as a salesperson has been or is? And I say my ability to establish trust and rapport. Because,
I can see that.
Yeah. If you can do that quickly, it makes the rest of the process and the road a lot easier.
Right.
For not just me, but for for my client as well.
As a client, they're more comfortable, like you said.
Yes.
So maybe they don't have those walls up anymore,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to feel like they're being sold.
Yeah.
Right. That whole old way of selling is just it's a huge turnoff.
Right.
So the more you can make them feel at ease and relaxed and trusting, the better off it's going to be.
Yeah. I know in the past I've gone in and said, this is like exactly the type of vehicle that I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And like way back, I just went along the whole auto mall, went to each dealership because I was looking for used vehicles. So I'm like, this is exactly what I'm looking at. And half the guys would show me or say either, we don't have it or we can try to find one for you. And other guys would just point me in completely opposite direction. They're like, hey, well, what about this? I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted something really specific.
Right. Yeah. And it's going to be that salesperson that takes the time to listen to what it is that you're actually looking for.
Right.
And if they honestly don't have what you're looking for,
I appreciate it if they told me that they didn't have it.
Right. And the professional salesperson, that person's going to make a note, going to take all of your information, have your information on file. And when they get that vehicle that meets it, they're going to know. They're going to call you.
Yeah.
They're going to say, Ron, remember when you were telling me that you wanted XYZ?
Right.
Well, I just got XYZ.
Right.
When can you be here?
Exactly. Yeah.
So that makes all the difference.
Yeah. Earlier you were talking about, that there's, many people that are out in sales positions.
Yeah.
And, when the times are good, sales are easy. But then you get into some tougher times and, a lot of those people get weeded out. And if you don't have some kind of procedure and some disciplines, you're quickly going to find out that
oh no, you're absolutely
times are
right.
really tough for you. Yeah.
There's a saying in our field that good times create bad habits.
Yeah.
And when it's
the shooting fish in the barrel.
Yeah. All these guys that got into automotive sales during COVID, when it was like shooting fish in a barrel, because you had the perfect storm of supply versus demand, right? Which is obviously a key driver for sales. So if you have a huge demand, but you have very little supply, we didn't have very much inventory back then.
Yeah.
So the manufacturing process slowed down, the chip shortage, all of that affected everything. So people were coming in, and you were literally selling vehicles that were in your pipeline before they even hit the lot.
Wow.
Because this is all you had.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Here's what I've got, Mr. Customer. I've got 3 of these. I got 2 white ones, a blue one. And, the white one just sold. Sorry. Okay. The blue one just sold. So now I have got 1 left.
Right.
It's like, and if you don't want it, that's okay. I've got 5 other people behind you that are ready to take it.
Right.
So those cars everything was being sold just before everything hit the lot. So it was a crazy time. So all these guys that got into the business then, when they were just taking orders, right? They're just, what do you want? I got that. Okay, check.
Yeah.
And then now things are kind of somewhat back to normal. I mean, they're pretty much back to normal. And, they have no technique. They haven't been trained properly. They don't know how to handle objections. They don't know how to sell on their feet, and they don't. So that whole process for them has completely changed, and they're struggling.
Sure, I bet. Yeah,
yeah.
That's one of the biggest things that I've seen in good sales training is handling objections.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes that handling objections is like it's the one thing that's like overdone in a lot of sales trainings, right? Because here are the scripts for that.
Oh, yeah.
Right, here are the scripts for handling objections.
Yeah.
But really, the whole process and the relationship, client-based relationship selling process is different. So you really can't use...
You can't really use the scripts.
The scripts
It
anymore.
comes back to more of the active listening.
Absolutely.
And seeing what your customer really wants.
Right. And addressing the objection. A lot of times an objection is kind of a smokescreen. It's kind of a buffer for the client because maybe they're starting to feel a little uncomfortable, or they're just wanting to put a little bit of distance between you and the sale. Maybe it's going a little bit too quick for them. So an objection... So you have to really kind of find out,
what
what it is. So you have to address it and deal with it, and then
so it could just be a little speed bump in there.
Absolutely,
yeah.
It's definitely not, and a lot of salespeople just don't understand that process.
Yeah,
and they feel uncomfortable. They don't know how to address it, or they take the no, and then they just settle for the no.
Yeah,
it's okay to work through no. Right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. And so many times in our business that we feel like no is a bad thing. It's okay for me to say no as a salesperson to a client if I can't do it.
Yeah,
I have to let them know.
Right.
But same thing with them. It's just a buffer. You just need to make sure that you're working through it.
Yeah. It makes you a little bit more down on the human level,
Absolutely.
Because you have that you're with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Building on that.
Yeah.
It's a good foundation.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, let's take a quick sponsor break, and we will be back in just a couple minutes.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers, hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve, through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more, we're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
Looking for a delicious meal or a place to cater your next event? Visit Tucson Tamale Market, located at 7286 North Oracle Road. They're a family-friendly restaurant and market offering authentic tamales and local products. Don't miss out on their summer bi-weekly specials. Try a new $10.99 meal special every couple of weeks. During the summer, enjoy their gift card special. Buy $50 of gift cards for only $40. Stop by and see what's new at Tucson Tamale Market.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
The monsoon season is here, and Pixrock's Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing wants you to beat the heat and keep cool all summer long. Now through the end of August, we are offering a $49 diagnostic special. Our highly trained AC technicians are ready to battle the intense summer heat so you don't have to. Call us at 520-492-0748 or PictureRocksCooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing.
Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids is an inclusive community empowered and united by the strength of the human-animal bond.
It taught me responsibility. It taught me kindness and social interaction.
We have programs for every member of our community.
I love track because I have 2 daughters. We come out here and get all of our energy out.
Track is my home away from home.
You can make a donation or even become a monthly donor.
Thank you for supporting Track, Tucson's Ranch. We hope to see you here soon.
I've had water and mold damage in my house twice. Both times I freaked out, but I called Steamy Concepts right away. If anyone tries to tell you to use someone else, just say no way and call Steamy today.
About a year ago, we had a flood in our kitchen, and we didn't think to call anyone else but Steamy Concepts. They were very professional, and we really enjoyed working with Steamy Concepts.
Steamy Concepts accepts all homeowners insurance. Call Steamy today or go to steamyconcepts.com.
All right, we are back. You're watching Southwest Flavor, and check us out every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. I'm talking with Mark Weiss this morning, and we're talking about sales and different strategies. But let's talk a little bit about your personal strategy, about branding yourself.
Oh, great! Yeah. Back in like 2017. I ran into these guys on social media, on Facebook. And this guy was like just a little sales guy in a part of Florida. He was at a Hyundai dealership, and he was doing these videos. He had this selfie stick, and he was walking around the dealership, and he'd be like, "Facebook, go find my people," and it would be a live video. And it was like, it started out like 2, 3 people, 4. It grew to like thousands.
Oh, wow, cool.
But this guy started this thing, his name was Sean Hayes, as a matter of fact, and I just remember watching all this stuff, and it was all geared towards all the sales stuff for automotive sales professionals and how to do this, and particular topic every. But he was always at a certain time on a certain day.
Right.
Anyways, these guys kind of started this whole thing, and about Brandon, he got hooked up with another guy who was an Australian and an author and a trainer, and worked for Mitsubishi and Mercedes-Benz in Australia, and big time sales trainer down there. And so those two guys hooked up, and they built this thing, and they offered up a first time, one time course that they were doing in Las Vegas.
Oh, cool.
And they said, you can sign up and go to Vegas. And I thought, sounds really interesting, because it was like how you can like create a logo for yourself and brand yourself and start, getting bringing customers in to see you at the deal, and I thought, wow, that would be really kind of
stand out from everyone else.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because the old business model in the car business was, the dealer had the inventory, the building, the phones, et cetera. They did all the advertising.
Right.
They would, back in the print days, you'd go into the newspaper, right, and
the
check
back
out
of
the check out all the used cars and the phone numbers and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So this social media really kind of leveled the playing field for salespeople.
Sure.
Right? So I went to this thing in Vegas and really just learned a lot and met a lot of people from all over the country. And then came back with just some great stuff. And that's how Mark Weiss, your Mercedes guy, was born. He created the logo and the branding and all that. And it's all designed to drive people to come see me at the dealership.
Right.
And so at first the dealers were kind of like, what are you doing? It's not cool. You're bringing, people are going to your website and not, when I was at Lexus, I got a couple of cease and desist notices because I was coming up in the search engines. I was coming up before the dealership was.
Oh, wow.
So they were like, wait a minute, you can't be doing that. So, but they were like, but what are you doing? You're doing something that we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Right. And so I showed them what I was doing. I said, look, here's what I'm doing. And I'm just marketing myself as your sales rep.
Right.
Right. I'm driving people to come see me here at the dealership, but I want them to ask for me.
Right. Of course.
Once they saw what I was doing, and we just made a couple of tweaks to it. So I was wasn't using my own website. I would drive people to our website.
Yeah.
But there was a special,
like a landing page for you or something?
Yeah, there was so if they went to, they could go to the dealership website, and then they had a special thing for me.
Okay.
So that people could go there.
Yeah.
And so it worked out really well, and I wasn't using my own phone number or my own email. I was using the company email, company phone. And then all of those prospects were getting logged into their CRM.
Okay.
So they weren't missing out on anything.
Right.
And then obviously if I sold them the car, then it was, it's still their customer. So once they saw what I was, they actually became very, very supportive. And so that really helped propel me.
Yeah.
And, so while I was over there, I was 5-time salesperson of the year. And,
oh, wow.
So it really worked out well.
Mm-hmm.
And I really feel like the social media aspect has really given salespeople and just the regular Joe a whole lot of leverage in business.
Yeah.
As far as marketing yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
People can see like who you are, right? And then couple that with like involving your customers, taking pictures of your customer when they buy a new car or doing videos.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that on social media.
Yeah. And that works out really well because now, not only that, your friends, Facebook friends or Instagram friends with these people, they're now connected to you, right? And their friends are also seeing all of that. So I can't tell you how many times people send me a message, Facebook Messenger or Instagram, and just say, hey, you sold Jimmy and Judy Smith a car. They're our neighbors. We love it. We heard great things, and we want to come buy a car from you.
Yeah.
So it's really, really leveled the playing field.
Yep.
Yeah. It's been great. It's a great idea. And so I continue to just kind of build on it. And the one thing that I can say is that all my growth in that area is all organic. It's not.
You're not paying for it or anything. Yeah. You're not boosting it. It's
exactly.
Yep. Well, cool. Let's. We have a couple minutes left. Let's talk a little bit about your involvement with the nonprofit. You're with Southern Arizona Book Heroes.
Yeah, I'm the president of the board of directors for Southern Arizona Book Heroes. Southern Arizona Book Heroes, www.soaz.org, by the way. You can go to our website and check us out, what our mission is. But what we do is Jennifer Turner Jones is our founder.
She's been on our show before.
Oh, yeah. Yep, absolutely. Yep. And so the mission there is to provide first responders with duffel bags that are filled with children's books and plushies and blankets and communication cards.
Right.
And then these first responders carry this material with them in their vehicles. And when they're involved in a situation where there's a child involved in trauma in any way, they have materials that they can use to reach out and establish trust, rapport with that child and help ease that whole situation. Right now, we're in 39 departments across the state of Arizona.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I just got a text this morning before coming in here that there's another department that wants to come on board. So that would make us, that would be 40 for us. So we'd be in 40 departments across the entire state. Yeah, and we're growing.
Yeah.
Jennifer's story, if you haven't heard, I mean, you've heard Jennifer's story. It's a very touching story. And when Jennifer and I met, I knew that I wanted to be involved somehow.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't have, a whole tremendous amount of skills, but I have a voice, right? And I can sell and I can talk. And I told her, I said, I can lend my voice to your mission.
Yeah, and I love the mission. I love the whole cause of it and everything that you guys are doing. Couple things that you said. One of them was not only is it books, but it's also communication cards because sometimes the emergency personnel are going to run into kids that are nonverbal or something like that.
No, you're absolutely right. Nonverbal or even a different language. We have communication cards in Spanish. Obviously, we are working on creating communication cards for Tohono Chul Nation.
Okay.
So we're just trying to make sure that they can be reached.
Yeah, and you have books in Spanish also that go out.
Yeah, bilingual.
Right.
And we're always looking for. We're always doing book drives. We're always looking for books. We ask for new books for children, anywhere from the age of 2 all the way to 16.
Right.
And then we have a place, and all of that material is stored, and then we divide everything into age groups, and then those we have volunteers that come in on volunteer day, and pack those bags.
Oh, cool.
So that there's a representation of books in each one of those bags.
Right.
And then along with blankets and plushies and coloring.
Just help the
materials.
The kids be more comfortable, because they're in a time of, it's not a good time for them, whether it's a domestic violence incident or a car crash or something like that.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be really stressful and traumatic on them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mark, for coming on.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for the invitation. It's been great. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And
thanks, Ron.
Tell us real quick how people can get a hold of you for, if they need a car, they're looking for something.
Yeah, I'm at Mercedes-Benz of Tucson. So you can reach me at Mark Weiss at ChapmanTucson.com, 520-901-5011. And then I'm also, you can also reach out to me through Southern Arizona Book Heroes, Mark at SOAZ bookheroes.org.
Cool. Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much again.
Thank you,
It's been
Ron.
a pleasure.
Yeah, appreciate it. Good to see you.
All right. That's another episode of Southwest Flavor. Check us out every